Macey, I was going to ask you, how big did that basket look tonight?
It looked pretty big, but whenever you have a post presence like Katelyn down there and you have so much attention on her, it kind of opens up the outside. So whenever I get an opportunity to make a three, I try to capitalize on that, and maybe it'll open it up some for her. So.
Seemed to be offensively, you guys were looking for entry passes pretty frequently. Uh, how much will you guys work on that moving forward? I saw Rochelle's kind of face buried in her head buried in her face a few times with some of those entry passes. Is that something that you continue to work on moving forward?
Definitely, yeah. We're gonna work on it. Whenever we can take an advantage on the inside, especially like at the beginning of the game, take advantage of the inside, be able to kick it out. Like once they start doubling me, it kind of just goes both ways.
From an energy perspective, I'm sure it would have been really easy to kind of come out a little flat after a close loss to Mizzou, and instead you guys came out on a 14-16-2 run. Was that an emphasis coming into this game?
Oh yeah, Coach was talking about how this could be our letdown game. Coming off that hot game high in Missouri, incredible game. But we just tried to focus on doing the little things, which our turnovers weren't great. We got to pick that up and fix that before Chattanooga. So.
I remember last year covering you guys. I called you two a dynamic duo. Like you guys just work so well together. Do you look at it like that with you two, or do you just that not something that crosses your mind often?
I feel like it's
Yeah.
definitely we can work together pretty well, especially because like I'm inside, she's outside. Yeah. Just like once again, passing it inside, get doubled, shoot it out to her.
Are we going to see you pull out for a three this year? Is that going to happen?
Yes, we're trying to.
Okay. Or that's something that's coming along, I would assume.
Yes.
What do you guys take away from a game like this? I know you get to see a lot of the depth. I know you get to see a lot of the rotation, people fighting for minutes in practice, so on and so forth. What are players looking for in a game like this?
Just our effort. Our effort wasn't really that well. We didn't get as many 50-50 balls as we would like, so we got to pick that up. But other than that, we just got to keep moving forward. That's our last D1 or non-D1 team that we play this year, so it's not going to be easy from here on out. So we got to pick it up.
Katelyn, something I've noticed watching you play, you are very good at catching the ball once it comes to you. I mean, any pass you get your hands on, it's going to get caught. Is that something you've always been good at in the sport, or do you actually practice that at all?
During practice, sometimes the coaches will like in individual workouts, they'll purposely throw like bad passes just so I can get like used to getting bad passes. So yeah.
No, that ball comes in your way. I mean, you pluck it. It's like a receiver in football.
Thank you.
Now with 3 games under your belt, what do you think this team is doing really well right now that is kind of giving you a little bit of excitement going forward?
I feel like we have a lot of depth, and we have a lot of new players, but like being able to just like work them in and kind of get like them under the belt, like get some games and everything, I think that's really helped.
Kind of speaking to that, both of you played and started as freshmen. Katelyn got the start tonight. What have you seen from her being, fresh out of high school and what she's been able to do in these first 3 games of her collegiate career, and kind of maybe taking from what you girls learned from when you played as freshmen?
I think one of the biggest things for her is her composure. Watching her in the Missouri game, I mean, it was crazy. She kept her cool. She wasn't rattled or anything, which is good for a freshman to come into, like college, never played college before. So that was really a testament to her.
What's the best way to maybe describe her role? I mean, because she was looking fast tonight, had 2 assists quick and early to you, actually. I think both in 3-pointers, but then she has to play a little bit of defense. She kind of a slasher, passer, defender, or she do a little bit of everything? Or maybe what's the best way to describe what she's supposed to do?
Yeah, I would say she's a slasher, defender, all-around player. She gets it done whenever she's out there, so we really like her.
And a late get on top of that for you guys.
Yeah.
How exciting is it to see y'all's teammates at the end of the ball game? Players who maybe they're going to play not as much as y'all. How exciting is it to see them do well on that court.
It's good to see him do well. Like, you always like get excited for him, especially towards the end of the game.